What is happening, people? It is Brian, Alsruhe with NEVERsate.com. And before we get into today's training video, I just want to take a couple minutes to say thank you to all the good people over at Super Training. Mark Bell, Jessica Smokey, all of you involved over there are so amazing. First, you guys sent me this awesome t-shirt. Then you also sent me this one too. You guys also gave me some shorts, a bunch of knee sleeves, my favorite elbow sleeves, and then 2 pairs of these brand new X knee sleeves. Now these, I can't tell you, I haven't been this excited about trying out some form of lifting thing in a very, very long time. I saw these on Instagram when Mark came out with them and stuff, and I was like, man, I wish he would send me some. And he did! But the reason why I wanted these so bad is because they have rubber on the inside. If you guys know, since I do giant sets and stuff, I'm constantly wearing elbow sleeves and knee sleeves because at no given time, if I'm doing benching, I'm also probably doing something with a sandbag or an Atlas stone or whatever. So whenever I'm working out, I always have my elbow sleeves, I always have my knee sleeves on. And my legs are disproportionately, I have very, very large upper legs to moderate, my calves could be bigger. And so like most of you out there, I get a lot of rolling and folding in my knee sleeves. However, this rubber layer that's on here is supposed to hold these things in place. So I am so stoked to try these out. Last night, I got this package last night. When I got them, the reason why this is unpacked and wrapped inside out is because I was actually putting it on and I keep pulling leg hair off because definitely grabs your leg hair. That said, it doesn't move. I can live with that leg hair. So I'm not kidding at all when I say I am extremely pumped about these. And then as I briefly mentioned, these are my favorite elbow sleeves. So these are the strong version. Now, the only thing I'll say about these is if you do want to pick these up, I wear 3X in the elbow sleeves. Now, I only wear extra large in knee sleeves. And it's not that my arms are that much bigger. I'm not that far out of proportion, people. It's just that the measurements are a little bit off. So make sure that you figure out what size you actually are in the elbow sleeves before you purchase them. But I can say honestly, bang for buck, these are absolutely amazing. Now, you guys see me work out in my blue ones all the time during my pressing days because I really, really enjoy them. However, the problem is I didn't realize it until I tried these on last night. These are same size, same brand, same everything, and they fit amazing. It feels like the first day that I ever got my other ones. I hadn't really realized it, but my blue ones had turned into like those pairs of underwear or socks that you have that the elastic is seen better days. I don't know why I don't throw those out. You have them too, don't even lie. Anyway, Mark, Jessica, Smokey, all of you over there at Super Training, I miss you guys, I love you guys. I really, really hope that after we get past the Arnold, hopefully I'll see you guys at the Arnold. After that, hopefully we can set up something where I can come out. I would love to do the podcast with you guys. I want to come out, train, try out this stuff. Man, it's been too long. So I just want to say thank you so much to you guys. You guys supported me every step along the way, and I can't thank you guys enough. To everyone else watching this video, we're getting ready to jump into the commentary for all the training for the week, and then I'll meet you right back here for the video recap afterwards. But some really interesting stuff this week, and I actually got some heavy stuff involved, so definitely go check that out. And welcome to the commentary, guys. So, yeah. The whole idea of doing a training vlog while walking around and talking to the camera actually didn't go terribly bad while I was doing it. I was thinking that it was going awesome. I was walking around talking to people. I thought I was being engaging and charismatic. Unfortunately, when I watched it and started editing it, I realized that I just sound like an idiot who's out of breath a lot. So I decided to just go with the commentary on this one. And, of course, thanking all the great people over at Super Training for all that cool gear that they just gave us. But doing a commentary over all of this. Now, this is actually the first week that I was actually able to get into the gym 4 times a week in 2019. So the rest of the times I've been missing 1 day a week. Typically it was Monday. Sometimes it was because of weather. Sometimes it was because of being sick. But yeah, I actually made it 4 times a week this week. So I was super, super stoked about that. And it's honestly a really good sign for everything. So my giant set on this day, I was working the pause squat with kind of lighter weights. I was working mainly around like 400 pounds. Pausing the SSB on the pins every single time. Just try to get any of that stretch reflex or any of that rebound out of there so that I'm truly pushing off those pins just from that dead. Nothing else is going on. Also, for my hips, I was doing Viper presses, and immediately after my squat, sometimes what I like to do is go right into medicine ball squat jumps. I'll just place that ball right behind the squat bar, and then as soon as I am done my squats, I will turn, pick it up, and start jumping so that I can learn to apply force when my body really, really doesn't want to. So a lot of times in strongman competitions, you get into situations where you have 60 seconds left or 10 seconds left or whatever the case may be, and you need to go, but your body's telling you that you are not ready to go. So sometimes in my workouts, I will throw in things that kind of replicate certain situations like that in a competition where you really do not want to go anymore and your legs are quitting, but you don't have a choice. You got to go. But all that to say, now we are on the second day. So this was Wednesday of my last week, and I am doing the wagon wheel actual continental clean and press. So we just got those wagon wheels for the strongman competition that Joey Satsmary and I are holding in April, mid-April, April 13th in Colmar, PA. Unfortunately, it's already sold out. So if you guys did want to do it, unfortunately you can't, but it should be a really good time. But we have a squat event where we're doing box squat, and we are throwing the wagon wheels on just kind of as a spectacle. People ask what the wagon wheels do. Guys, if I'm being honest, they do absolutely nothing besides look cool. They do bring a deadlift up to about a 13-inch deadlift, which, if you're familiar with any type of rack pulls, that's essentially like you were sticking plates on top of a bumper plate and pulling from that height. So it is useful for that. However, yeah, it just looks cool, guys. Now, speaking of not looking cool, these muscle-ups, man. This, I believe, is one of the first times I've done muscle-ups since the surgery, and man, I am struggling. That was the hardest part of the entire day, was trying to do those muscle-ups. I actually was sitting here really considering not adding them to the video because I was so embarrassed. And I was like, man, you're giving everything out here. Just put it all out there. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad, but throw it out there. Also, I was getting the sandbag over shoulder. Now, if you guys watch the sandbag over shoulder, that is almost the exact same motion that I'm doing in the continental clean and press, or at least continental clean. That is why it is there. Now, of course, instead of pull-ups, I was doing the muscle-ups. And then for the ab things, I was doing the weighted leg raise, which I'll get into in a second. But this is 275 pounds, which is no joke of a weight currently right now. It used to be a joke of a weight, but right now, pretty tough. I was just going to work up on doubles this day, but it went better than I thought, so I decided to kick up to 300 and go for a couple there. But these are the weighted hanging leg raises. I'm going to talk about these in an ab video coming up. They are absolutely excellent for just absolutely smoking your core. So this is the 300-pound actual continental clean and press. Throw it over and up. It really, honestly, didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. Definitely not pretty. Those are not snappy reps. They should be snappy reps, but right now, for where I'm currently at in my training and in my nutrition and what I'm able to keep in, this is not bad. I was super stoked about this. That Monday squat day I was okay with. Didn't care too much one way or the other, but this day I was very happy about that. I finished up the day with I think 3 or 4 sets of weighted dips at 100 pounds and wide grip chest to bar pull-ups, or as close to chest to bar as I was getting, and axle Z presses. So was doing sets of 15, I believe, pretty much all the way around. I think maybe 12 on the Z press. Anyway, yeah, really, really good pressing day. And then we move on to my Friday, which ended up being awesome. Now, the reason why it was awesome is because I've not gone heavy in deadlifts in a very long time. So I was doing the paused deadlift, which traditionally is a pretty good movement for me. I end up doing pretty well at those. So I just kept going up and just wanted to see what was there. So really, really good. My current PR for the paused deadlift is 700 pounds, so keep that in mind as we're working here. I was hitting some yoke with my buddy Eric throughout it because he was going for yoke PR, so I jumped in with him on that. Now these, I'm calling them banded V sit-ups, but guys, basically, if you look at what I'm doing there, I am doing a straight arm lat pull down, and the idea behind that is to get my lats locked in the same way I would on a barbell. See how I'm doing that? That's like getting the slack out of the bar and locking my lats in right before I pull on a deadlift. So I was doing that as the ab movement between, and it ended up going great for me. So I will be doing those again. I encourage you guys, if you guys do have the access to do something like that, that you should try those out because they worked well. Yep, 600-pound yoke, 600-pound paused deadlift, no problem there. All right. Now, of course, getting some kettlebell swings between just to keep my hips going. Here is a 700-pound yoke, what actually ended up being Eric's PR, which very, very proud of you, buddy. Awesome to work out with you. But here is the 675, and of course, Nick, always standing by my side, always behind me, always backing me up, helping coaching me, helping pump me up. It's just awesome, dude. Paused and went. So, yeah, was pretty happy about that. Afterwards, I decided to drop back for some volume where I was doing sets of 550, sets of 10, just touch and go stuff. It's actually funny. You guys see the people in the background there. That is Ben and his mom. And the funny thing is I released the 675 paused deadlift on Instagram, and people made a bunch of cool comments, and that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for doing that. However, as I lift the weight up, the small child is revealed, and no one caught it. No one caught it on Instagram until I mentioned it like a day later, and then people laughed about it. But yeah, then that takes us to this Saturday, where I was working the cannonball pull-up to the circus dumbbell. Now, I knew right there, I threw down that circus dumbbell because my shoulder was not interested in playing. It very, very unhappy with me. So, yeah, I knew right there that the circus dumbbell wasn't going to be a good day, but I did have to do some reps anyway, just for familiarization. So this is 155 pounds. And as you can see, not moving well. Kona didn't want me to do that either. Thank you, Eric. Eric over there just pulled 600 pounds on Monday as a deadlift PR and squatted 500 pounds on Friday. Just absolutely amazing. These are landmines. Those are cannonball pull-ups. Those are absolutely brutal on your grip. And here is my top / second to top set of the circus dumbbell. Really rough right there. Just no snap in that at all. I actually moved on to the Thomas inch dumbbell, which is traditionally a much harder dumbbell to press. Same weight as that circus dumbbell you just saw, but because it's so compact and small, it makes it a lot harder of a press. So I just wanted to see if I still wanted those in me. And thank God I've never missed that thing, and I didn't miss it here, but this was way too close. I'm going to need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah. Oh, barely got that one. Anyway, I finished off this day with some just bench volume stuff where I was doing bent over rows with the incline log bench press. Incline log bench press is a movement that I've been doing a lot lately because it really throws a lot of the pressure to the angry port of my shoulder that just doesn't seem to be healing with the nerve damage and stuff. The log really is the hardest thing for me. A barbell I'm getting back to, it's going well, but the log definitely throws it into a weird dead zone. So doing these incline presses is just another way to be I guess kind of punishing that area to rehab it, hopefully make it start working a little bit better over time. But actually doing pretty well. 275, my grip is holding out a little bit better, as you guys can see on that left hand. That's normally where I'm having problems right now because of the nerve damage. 275 double overhand for rows normally gets a little sketch. I jump up 285 and still am able to hold on, no real grip problems at all. So the nerve damage definitely does seem to be improving, and that is such awesome news for me. I couldn't be happier. I am so stoked to be doing what I'm doing, and just I can't believe things like the super training guys sending out those packages and stuff. Like I said, guys, I'm going to start saying more things on my channel about when you guys send me things in, so I do really appreciate it. I'm so sorry that I got away from that just because of, man, it was so overwhelming there for a while with all the flags and everything else going on with the sickness and all the surgery. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to get back to including you guys more. I just thank you so much for everything you do.
And we're back, guys. So like I said, it wasn't a terrific week of training, but there were some really, really good points. Hit some heavy stuff. And of course, making it 4 times a week is the first time I've been able to do that since 2019 started. So that is absolutely a win for me. I'm feeling absolutely amazing, guys. The vomiting has not gotten any better at all. That just is what it is. If anything, it's gotten worse. However, mindset is good. I have an amazing support team around me, whether it be my wife or everyone at the gym or you guys here online. So just feeling strong, ready to keep moving forward. I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Thank you guys for all the support on videos like that last one about the goal setting that I really don't know how it's going to come across, but you guys always come through with the likes and the comments and just everything. It's just so amazing to me, guys. So I am so thankful for that. Coming up, I have a video about the benefits of the axle bar, and I get a lot of questions about it, like when to use it, why to use it, why is it harder, why are people using straps, all those types of things. So I cover all of that in that video just to give you guys an idea of why or how that might benefit you and a really, really cheap way to do it. So that is coming up later this week. I do have some other stuff coming up, hopefully, if I can get it done. But I will catch up with you later in the week, guys. Until I do, go out to something amazing in your lives. Keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you next time.